Hello, I'm Brendan McCullough, a singer-songwriter from Belfast. Probably picked up guitar when I was around 8 or 9 year old. My parents bought me my first guitar. It was a little classical nylon 6-string guitar. It seemed very small back then, but I was very small back then as well, I suppose, so it was empowerment from my size. But I loved that guitar. I think once you've picked up your first 2 or 3 chords, and I was off and running. That was it. I was bitten by the bug for music and guitars, and I've got a collection of guitars now. That's ridiculous. My wife refuses to let me go into music shops anymore. I'm afraid if I come back, I'll have another one. So this guitar here is probably my favourite, or is my favourite, I'd say. It's and I maintain they're the best guitar makers in the world, Loudon. And I can certainly be challenged in that, but I'm most at home and most comfortable with the Loudon guitar. But I also have Taylor guitars, and they're all different guitars, different sounds, and I use them for different reasons, whether it be the acoustic guitar or electric guitar. But they're all self-expression, and I use different guitars for sometimes for different songs, depending on the mood that I'm playing. I want to portray. But certainly the guitar is my passion. There's a winter sun and a northern sky, and the winds begin to blow. As I think about the journey, will my memories let me go? As I think about the journey, will my memories let me go? The influences back in the day for me were Gordon Lightfoot and Ralph McTell and Don McLean, Simon and Garfunkel, those type of artists. And I'm passionate about storytelling, and most of the songs that I write are stories about real life. I think it's important that the songs have a meaning and they're not just expressionless. We started off with the band back, it's over 30 years now actually. We're celebrating over 30 years together, The Long Stay. I didn't write songs for the band, but I was actively involved in producing and the writing side of it with regards to the final products. And it was only just before the pandemic that I sort of got the writing bug, as it were. As I walk along this lonely shore, the mountains stretch for miles. I'm wondering what you're doing now. I need you by my side. Winds blow, seagulls fly, sun shines on the shore. I'm wondering what you're doing now. I'm longing for your smile, longing for your smile. For I'd walk in your shoes and you walk in mine. We'll walk till the sun goes down. I'll take your hand and you'll take mine. We'll capture a moment in time. We'll capture a moment in time. Okay, so the songs themselves, what really inspires me and what comes first in terms of the songwriting process is an idea and a story. I mean, I've said it before, it's the storytelling that I'm passionate about, as opposed to anything else. So Fragile Leaf, for instance, came from a walk through Hillsborough with my wife on an autumn's day, and it was a lovely autumn day. It was clear blue skies, sun was shining and the leaves were falling off the trees, and hence the fragile leaf concept was born. That quickly developed into another story, and it was really about things that you witness in your life and that we take for granted every day, but they do sink in. And it was homelessness, something that we all see on a daily basis. And so Fragile Leaf became a song around homelessness. I would pick a lot of guitar picking. It's what I've been known for, and it's the picking sequences that I put together and little pieces that develop the songwriting. The song then builds from that, and I would do the music first and then add the lyrics. I would record vocals and record the guitar initially, using packages such as GarageBand and the iPad, before I would go any further and add collaborations with any other artists or any other production beyond that. But I have an IT background as well, which is helpful, and it allows me to actually play about with some software packages that are available in terms of music editing. And it all becomes very handy because I don't think any one package delivers in the end. I think it's a combination of packages and combination of techniques that produce the best music at the end of the day. Some man in a box, living in a very dark place. World outside's 1,000,000 miles away. His face told a story of fading years, a life of pain, an ocean of tears, a life of pain, an ocean of tears. Wake up tomorrow and the world will be a better place. Wake up tomorrow and everything will be okay. But the man in the box died yesterday, like a fragile leaf on an autumn day. Being an independent artist, it's very difficult to get your material out into the marketplace, no matter what anybody tells you. It's always great to have a record company or a producer or a manager behind you to take care of all that stuff, and all you really want to focus on is doing the playing and doing the writing and doing the singing. But as an independent artist, you find yourself immersed in doing everything, and that can be very difficult and very time consuming. We're very lucky today, actually. We're very lucky to be able to, at the click of a button in your living room, to be able to connect with the world and be able to get your music out to the world. You don't always need a manager, you don't always need a production team, you don't always, you can do a lot of it yourself, and that's where I do. But I have a skill set that allows me to do a lot of that too, in terms of my music. All the music goes out with a video. I'm currently producing an EP at the minute, and all 5 tracks on that EP have a video associated with them, which I've been able to, lucky enough, put together myself. But I put it together myself with tools that are readily available on the marketplace and in social media, tools that allow you to use free video clips, and with a bit of clever engineering and production, you can put your videos together to your tracks and mix them and release them. It's really about determination. You've put a good song together, you've put a product together. Why would you just then sit on it and do nothing? I think it's important to have the confidence and have the wherewithal to go out there and then do it, and just push it, and be resilient and determined not to give up. You will get setbacks. It's a difficult place to put your stuff out into, and it's you may put it 100, may put it 1,000 promotional items to different companies and different radio stations, and maybe get a handful back if you're lucky. But that handful coming back means the world to the independent artist, and it gives you that sort of boost that you need, that you're doing the right thing, and to continue writing, to keep going. And that's really what's driven me. The music process is a a long process. There's a lot involved in it, and when you start off with an idea for a song, you're not quite sure where it's going to end up, and the thing I enjoy the most is ending up somewhere. You know, that you've ended up with a product. You can start off and you think, I don't know where this is going, I don't know what to do with it, and there are pitfalls along the way where you're ready to give up on it because you're not sure what to do next. Lucky enough, most of the songs that I've done so far, they are about life experiences, so there's that personal connection with the material, and generally I can hear it in my head what I want the song to be. I can hear what I want in the song, and I've said earlier it's important not to smother the song, to keep it light and keep it manageable. It's very hard to see anything that's going on if you've far too much going on in it in the first place. I find the whole idea of mixing videos with the track gives you another opportunity to reach a different audience. If you're just relying on the music itself, you're kind of limited in the markets that you can apply to, but I think if you have a video, I think a video lifts a song to a whole new level, and you can put your own stamp on the videos as well. So I like doing the videos. I have to say I like that whole creative aspect of the production process, the videos, and I've played with the band and I do the solo stuff now, and they're very different. With the band you have that comrade element of it, where as an independent artist it can be a very lonely place to operate from. You're on your own stage, and you know, yes, you've got an audience, you've got people around you, but it's not the same when you've got your friends and you've got your colleagues in a band around you who you can bounce ideas off and you can bounce off on the night. So they're very different environments, but in terms of the process for producing products and writing and doing music, they're very much the same. You know, it's ideas driven, and you can get as many ideas as an independent artist from people around you and from real life as you can working with your buddies in a band, and that shared ideas. At home, watching time go by, time go by, pictures on the wall, reminding you of who you are. Who you are. When I close my eyes, I can see your smile. When I close my eyes, I remember you. You're never on your own. Never on your own. The whole process from concept and coming up with an idea for a song and making that song then into a product to release is not easy. It's not easy for any artist. Yeah, sometimes you're too close to the source of the material and the song, and you just need to walk away and take a break, and you need to think, okay, I'll come back to that with a fresh pair of ears or a fresh pair of eyes, and that's fine. That's what you need to do. I think the biggest thing is to make sure that you're confident that the product you're putting out is the best product you can put out, given the resources that are available to you. And as an independent artist, those resources aren't always what you maybe want them to be. You're doing a lot of it on your own. But I think just to be confident, just to and certainly get out and play at venues that are not venues where you're background music. Venues such as the Sunflower. The Sunflower is an excellent venue for artists to go along and play in front of their peers and that's probably the best audience you can play in front of. An audience that's actually listening to you. You're not background music. They're listening to every note. They're listening to every word. Now, it can be intimidating, because if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. So what? You're human, and the artists are forgiving. So it's probably a great audience to be playing in front of. But it's a great audience from the point of view of feedback. It's a great audience for a point of view of confidence and building your confidence and playing in front of live audiences. And you can only get stronger from that. And the knockbacks, you're going to get knockbacks. You're going to, as I say, send out a lot of material. You're not going to get feedback. You mightn't get played. But if you persevere, it's a few contacts that do come back to you, and it's a few plays that you do get that will drive you forward and make you aware of that you're doing the right thing, that you're in the right place. There's a lot of artists that I know who have given up, or who have semi-given up, simply because of the knockbacks, and simply because they don't think that they're good enough, when really they're fantastic and they're excellent artists. They're just not getting the appreciation that they deserve. Tell us things we don't want to know. Take us places we don't want to go. Show us things we don't want to see. Take us places we don't want to be. But at the end of the day, we follow them anyway. At the end of the day, we follow them anyway. Promises. I'm about to actually release an EP. It's my debut EP with 5 tracks. 3 tracks have been out on the marketplace already as singles, and those 3 combined with 2 additional tracks are now going to make up the debut EP, and it's due for release in July. You will see stuff starting to appear generally around Facebook, on YouTube. There are videos for the 2 new songs as well as the 3 previous songs. So I have my own YouTube channel, so you can check out my YouTube channel. You'll find all of my material on there, as well as long stay material. The singles themselves will all be released for streaming on all of the main streaming sites, such as Spotify and iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, Facebook, all the traditional streaming sites. BG McCullough. Look up BG McCullough under any of the search engines, and you will find my music for sure. I've got a little box of life that I don't open anymore. It's full of all the things, little things we say, little things we do forget. Till another time, till another time. No life, it's full of all those things, little things we say or do. Sometimes we'll put them in a box, put them away, save them for another day. It's a box of life, a box of love, a box of hope, a box of joy.